I wonder how much of that is the same calculation that Bungie was making when it came to quote unquote Destiny 3, where it's like, oh man, our player base is in their 30s. We don't know if we can like basically keep milking these people. We definitely can't milk them the same way that like phone games milk Gen Zers, you know, because though these kids that are coming up on these mobile games or these like pay to win games or stuff like that, they're more accepting of it because that's all they've ever grown up with. Where us, we're like crotchety and we're old and like, no, back in my day, you earned your loot. You didn't pay for it. Back in my day, you actually had to play the game instead of paying to skip it.
Yeah, paying to skip games, it just seems such like a
why are you
odd
here?
choice. Like, what are we doing here?
It's the what is it? The water cooler conversation. It's like you can say like with Dark Souls, and this is the reason like why people want Dark Souls to be easier, so that they can say they played it when they're talking to their coworkers who have also played it.
Yep.
It's watching House of Dragon.
Friend wanted to come raid with me in WoW when it first came out, and he bought gold. He's like, I don't want to do anything. I want to play the story and enjoy it. And then when I get out of the story, I want to purchase the loot necessary to join you guys. I just want to immediately go from story to raiding.
Yeah. I don't want this to be a job. I want this to be money.
He's like, oh, wait, for $40, I can have enough gold to immediately skip through at least the heroic level of loot. Done. Right? He bought the base $60 version of the game. That's the $100 version. So like that's the exact same in his mind as getting the one with the mount.
And there's more of people like him than they are of people who are like, you know.
And I found it weird, but I like optimizing for loot. So like that is another part of the journey for me. Yeah. So the idea that he would skip a part of the game that I enjoy playing feels crazy.
Yeah, I'm like sitting here with my Dragoon with like, here's like one piece from the raid, here's a bunch of crafted, but then here's also the like one tombstone, and they're like pentamelded specifically because I'm like really into the numbers.
And he just buys the full pentamelded set and says done.
Yep.
Gamers, man. All right. Do you guys want to play 20 questions? I got a game up here on my wiki. So for those of you who have not hung out for the 20 questions section,
Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. That's the answer. No.
Yeah. Well, damn, that's not it. But like within one question, he just goes with it. That would have been so funny because that is definitely a game that I love and I've thought about using in the past. And so the general rules, you can ask any yes or no question. I'll try and clarify because I don't want to try to misdirect, because sometimes with games, especially older games, they could have multiple releases, for example. So I'll be like the initial release, like
because we had that happen when we were talking the last time I was here.
Now Chris brought his A game, and he got a win, and we were guessing last time, and it was such a good one. But I think hopefully this one will be pretty straightforward and obvious. Let's see. Let's just go with it. I got somebody knocking on the door. Feel free to ask any yes or no question. I'll be right here.
So the winning strategy seems to be the guess who strategy, right?